math friends, welcome back. Today we are on lesson 14, so let's get started. Make sure you have your whiteboard and something to write with because you are definitely going to need it. All right, friends. Oh, let's go here. There we go. Lesson 14. I can use counting on and the make 10 strategy when adding across 10, just like we did in lesson 13. Okay. Excuse me, but we're going to look at some different ways how to do that as well. So let's get going. First thing we got to do is warm up our brains. So let's warm up our brains. Now this looks very, very similar to what we did on lesson 13, but it's a little different. So it says, hat's going to stay today. We're going to try it. It says to use Lincoln cubes as your redraw and write to solve the math problems, but we don't have Lincoln cubes. So you can draw it out on your board. And that's what I'm going to do today. Okay. I'm going to draw it out on my board. So I'm going to start with number 1 because we're going to break this into 3 parts. See, there's 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to break this into 3 different parts. I'm trying to move it over a little bit. Hold on. There we go. Now we can see the whole thing. All right. So let's look at what number 1 says. We got to read it first because all good number detectives do what? They read the problem. Emmy had a Lincoln cube train of 7 cubes. She added 4 cubes to the train. How many cubes are in her Lincoln cube train? So she has 7 cubes. So let's draw 7. And I'm going to do circles because it's a little easier for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now this is our 7 Lincoln cubes. She added 4 cubes to the train. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's our 4. Now, it said that she added them, so we're going to plus it. How many Lincoln cubes are in her Lincoln cube train? Well, I know that 7 plus 4 more makes 11, but I can go back and check. Here's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11. All right, let's look at number 2. Please make sure you are writing this also. I'm not the only one doing it. Show me what you got. Emmy made another train of Lincoln cubes. She started with 7 cubes and added some more cubes until her train was 9 cubes long. How many cubes did Emmy add? Okay, so we started with 7 cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. Here's my 7. She added some more until she got 9 cubes. How many more cubes did she add? Okay, so we have 7. Let's count on until we get to 9. 7, 8, 9. How many more did she add on? She added on 2 more. Okay. Now, let's do number 3. Emmy made one more train of Lincoln cubes. It was made of 8 Lincoln cubes. She took some cubes off, then her train was 4 Lincoln cubes long. How many cubes did Emmy take off? Okay, so let's start back at the beginning. It was made of 8 Lincoln cubes, so let's make 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's 8. And it says she took some cubes off. So we're going to subtract something. Okay. Then her train was only 4 Lincoln cubes. How many did she take off? So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means she took off 1, 2, 3, 4. So if her train was only 8 Lincoln cubes long, or 8 Lincoln cubes to start with, and by the time she took some off, it was only 4 long, how many did she take off? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now guys, are we done solving this? No, we're not. We did the read part, we did the draw part, but now we have to do the write part. We didn't do all of it. We have to do the read, draw, write. We have to do the writing. So number 1, How many cubes are in her linking cube train? She has 11 cubes in her train. Period. Now, guys, if you need more time to write that, pause the video, okay? Let's see number 2. How many cubes did Emmy add? We know that she added these 2. She added 2 more cubes. Again, if you need more time, pause. And then the last one, number 3. How many cubes did Emmy take off? She took off 4 cubes. Now, did we solve everything? We did the reading part. We read all the sentences and we solved. We drew out each one of our pictures to help with our clues. And then we wrote the answers out to our questions. So did we solve all 3 of them? Yes, we did. We had 7 plus 4 equals 11. She had 11 cubes in her train. 7 plus 2 equals 9. She added 2 more cubes to her train. And then 8 minus 4 equals 4. She took off 4 cubes from her train. All right, guys, good job. You may erase your boards, and then we will get ready for our video lesson with Miss Curry today. All right, friends, I am ready to go. Let's get, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get us ready for our problem set. So let's, whoop, too far. There we go. We're going to get us ready for our problem set. So when we are ready, we can do that. But right now, let's go to our video. A little bigger. Move her over just a little bit, maybe. There we go. All right, here we go. Make sure you have your boards ready to go so you can write also. Now, guys, we're not going to use cubes today. We're just going to draw quick 10s and 1s, you and I.
Hello, friends. It's Mrs. Curry. Welcome back to another Eureka Math lesson. Today, we are going to continue counting on and making 10 as strategies for adding. In this lesson, it might be helpful to have linking cubes, but most of the lesson, we're going to be drawing quick 10s, so if you don't have them, don't worry. You can participate by following along. Push pause now to grab linking cubes. If not, get ready. We're about to get started.
We're just going to draw quick 10s and 1s.
We're going to get started with a game I like to call What's the Next 10? First, let's figure out the value of the cubes shown on the screen. On my signal, how many cubes do you see?
I see
there are 29 cubes. That's fantastic. I'm going to write 29. We can see that there are 29 because there are 2 10s plus 9 more. Now, when I ask, what is the next 10? That means if I were to complete this 10 stick, how many 10s would we have altogether?
We have 3 10s, so that makes 30.
We would have 3 10s. Very good. Watch. So 30 is our next 10. Here's another way we can look at it. We know that 29 is greater than 20, but less than 30. So it falls right between these two numbers, 20 and 30. So the next 10 after 20 is 30. Let's try another one. Let's first start with the value of the cubes you see on the screen. Wait for my signal.
I see 38.
There
3
are
10s,
38
8 more.
cubes. I see 3 10s here and 8 more. What is is the next 10?
What do you think? I think it might be 40.
Let's see. If I were to complete this 10 stick, there would be 40 cubes. So 40 is the next 10. And if I look over to my numbers here that are increasing by 10 each time, I can see that 38 would come after 30. But it's less than 40. So the next 10 after 38 is 40. What is the value of the cubes shown?
17.
17. I want you to just think, what's the next 10? I'm going to move up these numbers and you say stop when I land on the next 10. You ready? Oh, I think I heard you say stop. That is correct. 17 is greater than 10, but less than 20. And if we were to complete this 10 stick, there would be 20 cubes. So the next 10 after 17 is 20. That concludes our game, and I declare you the winner of What's the Next 10. Wow!
We'll take it.
The fans are going wild. They love you. Woo! All right, friends, it's on to the lesson. In the expression 19 plus 3, how many cubes do we start with?
We're going to start with 19. So 1 and 9 ones.
If you have cubes, show 1 10 and 9 ones. We could count on like this: 19, 20, 21, 22. Or
a 10.
we can make a new 10 stick. How much does 19 need to make 20, the next 10?
It only needed one more.
It needs one more. And where are we going to get the one from?
We're going to get it from that 3.
From the 3. So now we have 2 10s and how many ones?
2 ones.
2 ones. What is 2 10s and 2 ones?
22.
22. That means that 19 plus 3 is equal to 22. Let's try some more. Our new problem is 18 plus 5. An efficient way to add this is to complete the next 10.
Okay, so before we complete the next 10, I know a lot of you don't have cubes, so let's draw it out with quick 10s and 1s, okay? I have 18 plus 5, so let's make 18. Here's our 110. Now we'll make 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's my 8. Now I need to add 5 more, so I'm going to use my X's, okay? There's my X's. Now you probably ask, Miss Ray, why did you do that? That's 8, 9, 10. I can make that a whole 10. So now I know that I have 2 10s and 3 1s.
When we start with the part 18, how much does it need to make the next 10, which is 20? It needs 2 more. Where are we going to get the 2 from?
We got it from our 5, remember?
From the 5. So let's break apart 5 into 2 and 3.
We can break that apart up here.
We'll
2
complete
and
the
3.
next 10. And now, how many 10s do we have?
We have
2.
2 10s.
How many 1s?
3 1s.
3. 2 10s and 3 1s is 23. So 18 plus 5 equals 23. Let's show what we did in a number bond. We started with the part 18, and we knew that we needed 2 to complete the next 10. Where did we get the 2 from?
Got it from our
From the
5.
5.
There we go. See if we can.
So we broke apart 5
Into 2 and
into
3.
2 and 3. And then we joined the 2 with the 18. And that gave us 20. And then we just added the extra 3 part to the 20 to get 23. That's how we knew that 18 plus 5 was equal to 23. Now I'm going to show you another way that our brains were breaking apart the numbers and putting them back together to make a simpler problem. We started with 18. We added 2 to get 20. And then we added the extra part 3 to get 23. This is called the arrow way. It's a way to record how we're adding on in chunks to get to the next 10. Let's do the next one where you will record on your whiteboards. We're going to draw quick 10s and the arrow way. Our expression is 29 plus 3. Draw quick 10s to show the first part, 29.
I'm going to pause this so we can draw it. So let's do 29. How many 10s are there? 2 10s. So let's make 2 10s. 1 10, 2 10s. How many 1s do we have? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so here's our 29.
Next, we're going to add 3, but we're going to do it by completing the next 10.
So how many do we need
What's
to make the next 10?
After 29?
30.
30. How much does 29 need to make 30?
We only needed 1.
It's 1. Where are we going to get the 1 from?
We got it from our 3.
From the 3. So let's add 1. That makes a new 10.
So now we can say 29
3.
plus 1 more equals
Add 3 more
30.
to your 29, like I did.
So we took 1
Now let's
from our 3.
record in a number
29
bond
plus 1.
what we did with our quick 10s. We first asked ourselves, how much does 29 need to make 30? We need 1 more. Well, where do we get the 1 from? From the 3. We broke apart 3 into 1 and 2. And then we added 29 plus 1. And that gave us 30. Then we just had to add 30 plus our 2 extra 1s. This is how we know that 29 plus 3 equals 32. The arrow way is a way to track how we were thinking about adding on in chunks to the next 10. So let's start with 29. Write that on your whiteboard. What did 29 need to make the next 10?
We needed
It
one more.
needed 1. So we'll draw an arrow to show that we added 1, and that gave us 30. Pause to make your arrow way look like mine so far. What did we do after we added 1?
We said
We
30
added
plus
the
2.
other part too. And that gave us 32. When we started our lesson today, we counted on to add 19 plus 3. But then we spent most of our lesson completing the next 10, which was more efficient and quicker for adding. Your must-do problems are 1 through 9 and 14 and 15. I have really enjoyed this lesson because, as you know, 10 is my favorite number. And anytime we can complete the next 10, I'm a happy lady. I'll see you real soon, everybody. Bye.
Okay, let's look at our problem set. You know what? Let's there we go. Okay, so let's look at how we need to do this, okay? And I don't feel like she really talked much about the arrow way and how to do this. So let's really look at what we have to do on our problem set to make sure we really understand, okay? So it says use the pictures or draw quick tens and ones, complete the number sentence and place value chart. So you have to do two things, the number sentence and place value chart. So let's use our quick tens and draw. So 18 plus 1 equals something. We don't know what. So let's draw out 18. So here's my 110. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's my 18. I'm going to add one more, and that gave me 9. So now I have 110 and 9 ones. Okay, you're going to do the same thing with 2 and 3, but we're not done because we also have to do our tens and ones chart, our place value chart. How many tens did I have? I had 1 10. How many ones did I had? I had 9 ones. Now, let's look at number 3 before we go to the next set. It still had 18, so I'm going to leave my 18, but it says plus 5. So if I have 18, I'm going to add 5 more. If I have 8, how many more do I need to get 10? 2 more. So I'll draw 2 more. 8, 9, 10, and that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now here's 10. How many 10s do I have? 2 10s. How many ones do I have? 3 ones. So 2 10s, 3 ones, is 23. All right, let's look at 4 through 9. Okay, same thing, but you're going to draw the quick tens and ones this time. Okay, so let's look at number 4. Number 4 says 20. Let's look at number 5. 29 plus 3 equals something. And then we're going to do our tens and ones. Now let's draw our quick tens. We need 29. So let's draw 2 10s. 1, 2 10s, 9 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many more do I need? I need 1 more. Remember, I'm getting that 1 more from my 3. So I can add 29 and 1. So there's 29 1, 2, 3. Oops. Here's my 3 that I added, okay? But this made 10, so I can make it into a 10. So now I have 1, 2, 3 10s and 2 1s. Okay? Now, I cannot remember for the life of me if she said to, let's see. Oop, hold on, guys. Let's fast forward to our problem set again. And she wanted us to also do 14 and 15, it looks like. Okay. So 32, don't forget that. All right. Now let's look at 14 and 15, but let's go back up here and look, our directions changed. So let's look at our directions. Make a number bond to solve. Show your thinking with number sentences or the arrow way. Complete the place value chart. So let's do these two. Let's do 12 and 13, and then you do 14 and 15. So let's look at number 12. 12 says 25 plus 4 equals something. And we're going to make tens and ones chart. I'm going to abbreviate tens, ones. Okay. Now, it wants me to make a number bond to solve. Show your thinking with number sentences, the arrow way. Okay. So let's draw this out. I need to see this. I can't visualize. I need to see. So I'm going to do 2 10s, 1, 2, and 5 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So then it wants me to add 4 more. Now, can I add 4 more and make a 10? No, but I can still add 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. That gave me how many? 9. So I can say 2 10s Wait, what? Guys, I don't see how we can make the arrow way or do this, because we didn't make a 10, did we? Interesting. Make a number bond to solve. Show your thinking with number sentences or the arrow way. Complete the place value chart. Guys, this isn't like what we did. So if we made a number bond to make 10, we just did 4 and 0. Because if we added, we got 2 10s, and now we have 9 1s. So 29. So we could say 25 plus 4 equals 29. So that's just a little weird. You wouldn't really need a number bond for that one. We didn't make another 10, did we? No. So let's look at number 13. Let's see what it says. 25 plus 6 equals something. I'm going to make my 10s and 1s. All right, so let's draw this out. 25, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many more am I going to need to make a 10? I need 5. So I'm going to take that from the 6. Oops. So 5 and 1. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can make that into a 10. How many 10s did I have? 25 plus 5 made 3 10s, which is 30. So I could say 25. Draw my arrow, added 5 more, made 30. Then I could say 30 plus my 1 is 31. So 25 plus 6 is 31. Now, guys, I kind of feel like number 14 is trying to trick you too. You're not going to make a 10. So be careful, all right? Just draw it out. If you need to, do the best you can and see what you can come up with, okay? All right, friends. You do 1 through 9. And then 14 and 15. Try your very, very best. See what you can do, okay? All right, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. I know this one was a little tricky. It was a little confusing. We didn't spend a whole lot of time on that one, did we, with the videos? So if you need me to elaborate some more, please email me and we'll see if we can't get it done. Maybe we'll do some steps, or maybe what? Let's try one. Let's do one more. Let's look at one more. So let's try. Let's see. Let's do 26 plus. Let's do 6. 26 plus 6. All right. Okay, so let's draw this out. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to draw it out because it's going to help us see better. 26, 10, 20. 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, I've got 26 right here. How many more do I need to add to my 6 to make it a 10? I need 4 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Taking that from my 6, 4 here. 4 plus what equals 6? 2. So I'm going to put those 2 right there. Okay, that's where I'm getting those so far. I know that I can make that into a 10. And I added that here, 4. So I could say 26 plus 4 equals, how many 10s did we end up with? 3 10s. And we know 3 10s is 30. Okay, but we're not done yet because now we have to take our 30, our 3 10s, and add our 2 1s to it. That's where I get that. So our 30 plus our 2 1s gives me 32. So then I can come up here and say 26 plus 6 is 32. And if I put that in a place value chart, I have 3 10s and 2 1s. Okay. Guys, I know this is a little tricky and there's a lot to it. Do your very, very best. But again, if you need my help, please, 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 please email me, ask me questions. I'll see if I can't help you out any way that I can, even if we have to Zoom together, okay? So any questions, email me, watch the video. If it's confusing, go back to the video. If it's even more confusing, Ms. Ray, I need your help. Ms. Ray, I need you even more. Let me know, okay? All right, friends, I'll see you later.